Okay, sorry about that. I have to rely on these 15 minutes things. Anyway, I was reading. This is the I'm reading from the Bible readings for the home. We are at walking walking in the light. I have a few questions and quotes. I'm going to go ahead and go back up and read. I'm going to reread the results of our choice, which was the subheadline to this to walking in the light. So I'm going to reread most of all this. So be patient with me because I got to figure out how to cram it into this time. Okay, result of our choice. What will become of the light that one has if he fails to walk in it? Quote, and the light of the body is the eye. Therefore, when thine eye is single, thy whole body is full of light. But when thine eye is evil, thy body is also full of darkness. Take heed therefore that the light which is in thee be not darkness. Luke 11:34-35. Question. Why did the sin of those who rejected Christ remain? Quote, and Jesus said unto them, if ye were blind, ye should have no sin. But now ye say, we see, therefore your sin remaineth. St. John 9:41. See also St. John 15:22. Note, with advanced light comes increased responsibility. Duty is always in proportion to one's light and privilege. Present truth always brings with it present duty. See also the previous reading. Way back. Okay, question. Why are those condemned who did not come to the light? Quote, and this is the condemnation, that light is to come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. St. John 3:19. Question. If one is really seeking for truth, what will he do? Quote, but he that doeth truth come into the light, that his deeds may be made manifested, that they were wrought in God. Verse 21, or St. John 3:21. Question. What will those who reject light and truth finally be led to believe? Quote, and for this cause God shall send them strong delusion, and they shall believe a lie, and they all might be damned who believed not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. 2 Thessalonians 2:11-12. Note, the opposite of light is darkness. The opposite of truth is a lie. For those who reject light and truth, only darkness and error remain. God is sometimes in the scripture represented as sending that which he permits to come. Question. Upon what condition only may we be made partakers of Christ. Quote, "For we are partakers of Christ if we hold the beginning of our confidence steadfast unto the end." Hebrews 3, verse 4. That's interesting. Always double check me with these verses. I'm just reading what this book has written in the book in there. But you can always, that's what they want you all they want you to do is double check. Look for yourself. Have access to a Bible. And since we're now where you can order it, you can order it without anybody knowing if you're really scared that they will believe and look. Or you can do like some people, is just for history purposes. I mean, it's basically the world history anyway, even though it's just that one specific place in the world. But it's human history. A lot of people, dip and debate and all that. But, like it said, everybody was all the same. And if you get up to Noah, then it splits off. And then the Tower of Babel, which could have been 400 years when Nimrod was around. If I remember my stuff, because I think in the time of was Nimrod was the one that made the Tower of Babel. I know right now I'm just killing time for this because I really don't want to read this next episode. Excuse me. So I'm going to try to separate, cut them down. There's a lot of episodes for this next one. Ooh, that's a pretty picture. But of course, this chapter 12 or part 12 has a lot of stuff in it. But always double check me. Just looking at it, and this looks like, ooh, it's a lot. Ooh, 36 pages I'll have to read before you can even get to part 13. So it's still a lot of episodes. So what I'm doing, I am reading from this book called Bible Readings for the Home. It was printed in 1963. This was a gift given to some lady or a family, and I just happened by chance that came to their yard, their estate sale, and purchased it, and I thought it would be interesting to read it out loud for you in my horrible southern talk. The book, has interesting things, and I just thought reading it out loud and recording it would be interesting. My name is Loretta Nash. I'm an artist. I live in Arkansas. I am not currently I'm not working. I'm basically a stay-at-home mom with no income coming in except for what I do, which is not in this area is not really traditional. I have new well, I really don't have any support, not for for a while now, for some years, because I really hadn't been able to do very much. I mean, just my arthritis get. I don't want to really say that. Oh, you know that. Well, I just can't do what I used to do. I used to work really, really work, and I got up into management, and then that's what I had to do. But anyway, this episode. All I can say is pray. Um, all you have to do is just talk. Pretty much what I'm doing here. If you don't not pretend it's a podcast. I mean, I'm sure he might not answer you, but just talk. That's all you can do. But anyway, this episode is part two of the previous episode. I can't remember. Did I do it 29? I think it's 29. So this is the B part of 29. Yeah, it looks like. So this is the B part of 29. It's just finishing up the blue headline in chapter 12 in section 12, and I'm going to I know dragged on a little bit, but a lot of things are on my mind, and maybe when I had the longer podcast, that's what I was doing, is making it longer to extend it out, and now I have to do the 15 minutes. So, but anyway, get ready for your next episode, uh, and it's going to be saving faith. That's what the next episode is going to be called, and everything. And I gotta go let one of the little voids out, and I'll see you in a bit.